What is up, friends? Welcome back to Ozark Outdoor Brewing. It is time to release the Kraken! Yeah, okay, that was maybe a bit much, but that's what I'm calling this beer. This is my first American Stout. I am calling it the Kraken. It should be a deep, dark, malty, robust, mysterious beer, just like that mythical creature itself, the Kraken. I can't wait to get into this one with you all, so come along, friends. Let's brew some beer. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 deer right out in the middle of my the grass out here in front of my house. They're just absolutely running down. It's been storming today. Squirrel! Anyway, getting back to the grain bill, friends, 83% is going to be 2-row, 8% is caramel 40, 4% is roasted barley for a little bit of that nutty roasted flavor, and then 2.5% each of black malt and chocolate malt. So this should have some nice maltiness to it, a little bit of nutty roasted, maybe a coffee character, a little bit of chocolate coming through in it as well. I cannot wait to taste this beer. I mean, I'm salivating right now thinking about it, friends. As far as hops goes, it's going to be a little, it's lower, right? It's a stout. Stouts generally are not hoppy, right? So we've got an ounce of Northern Brewer for a little bit of spice. And then 1 ounce of Cascade that's going to come in at 5 minutes for more of the aroma. Friends, we got 7.6 gallons of water in the boil kettle right now. It is heating up. I want to bring this to a temperature of about 158, 159 before I start mashing in. I'm looking for a mash rest temperature of 153 degrees Fahrenheit. Bringing it up to a temp above that to account for some heat loss during the hour mash rest. Friends, in the last video series you saw that I upgraded my fermentation vessel to the Kegland, the Firmzilla all-rounder, the 30-liter size. It came with these plastic red and orange, red and yellow. I've got a friend that's colorblind and I feel a little bit like him right now. I guess that's yellow. Squirrel! Anyway, highly recommend getting the pressurized option for that fermentation vessel, and I highly recommend that fermentation vessel. I also would suggest going with stainless steel carbonation caps. I will in the future have a video coming out that is a review of the Kegland all-rounder, the Firmzilla 30-liter. But until then, take my word for it, upgrade to get the stainless steel carbonation caps. Friends, while the water is heating up, I'm going to go ahead and add my brew bag to it, just to get that all settled so I don't have to do it later. This same bag that I've used for the last several brews, you all have heard me talk about it before. Again, it's a high quality, very well constructed bag. It is from brewbag.com. No, I am not sponsored. Yeah, I'd like to be, but I am not. I just believe in the product. It's worked out very well for me so far. Right now I'm just trying to make sure that I have enough slack in it so that once I have all the grain in it, it is not sitting on the bottom to potentially scorch the bag or the grain itself. I will bunch that right over here on the side and clip it with just a normal, it's not a paper clip, but a binder, a big paper binder? Whatever the hell, one of those big clips. All right, friends, there we are, 158 degrees. That is perfect. That's exactly what I want. I'm gonna go ahead and turn off the burner right now. That will allow me to mash in with everything that I need, and I'll count for any heat loss that I've got coming into here. Oh, now then, yeah, it's the big boy, right? This mash paddle is something fierce. I absolutely love this thing. I love mashing in with this. It is so hefty and nice. Not a bad thing I can say about this, except that it's so freaking massive. Other than that, I love it. Let's mash in. Now that it's time to let this set and rest for 60 minutes, you want to have some insulation. Say it with me. Hot psych. No, it is not a sleeping bag. I have a flannel, I guess is what you want to call this, or I don't know, what the hell would you call this? I guess it is flannel. Whatever. Just for a little bit of heat loss there. But actually, that's the first layer. You know what I'm doing, friends? Say it with me. It's a sleeping bag. Going over the top of this right now, just to make sure I minimize any of that heat loss. I noticed the last time I did this, I had a little more heat loss than what I wanted. I'm looking for my bungee straps. What the hell are those things? Here they are. I noticed the last time I had more heat loss than I would have wanted, but I'm hoping that that little extra layer that I've got in there will help maintain some of that heat and minimize the heat loss that we've got there. This is my makeshift insulation. This is my method. Something different may work better for you. If you find that to be the case, please drop a link in the comments below. I would love to hear how you all insulate your wort during the mash rest. Friends, I absolutely nailed it. Right there was 153 degrees as I'm ready to pull the grain bag out of this and get that sweet, sweet nectar of the gods left in order to release the Kraken. I have the White Labs WLP001 California Ale. This has been shaken up. This has been out, ready to go. I also have a pair of sanitized scissors. I'm going to cut the top of this. Perfect. There we go. And now then it is time to pitch the yeast into this stout. Now then it's time to add the top. I have the floating dip tube that goes down. It has been sitting here in sanitizer. That lays right on the top. I also have my stainless steel ports. I have made sure that these are as tight as they need to be and that there is no leakage. Upcoming video to give you all tips and tricks to make sure that this is sealed nice and tight and you've got no leaks. Aside from that, now then I've got my lid that screws on. I know looking into here now, right, that my floating dip tube comes up through this post. So that means I get to add right here. We're going to carbonate this thing under pressure. I will be able to use this spunding valve to regulate the amount of pressure that this beer ferments under. Alright, we've got this ready. I have the fermentation chamber ready to go. It is set at 69 degrees. We're going to ferment this under pressure at about 10 psi. We're going to do that for about a week. I cannot wait to see all of you on the next video. If you're not already, please consider subscribing. That always helps us out. And smash that bell so you get a notification every time we post a video here on Ozark Outdoor Brewing. And remember, drink responsibly.